Faith and fear. What is the relationship between faith and fear? Faith is the opposite of fear. Faith brings our imaginations, dreams into reality, while fear cripples and kills our dreams, hopes, and imagination. Most people embrace fear as something normal that happens to man. Most people think that having fear is just like a regular thing. But fear is not normal. Fear is a spirit. As a matter of fact, it is an evil spirit. A spirit of deception, a spirit of lies. The moment you start nursing fear, it limits you and traps you. It stops you in your tracks, opens a gateway to other negative things to start happening or occurring in your life. It gives negativity access into your life. Negative things like worry, which leads to anxiety, which leads to depression, and then finally sickness. We encounter a lot of fear in our life. Fear of the unknown, fear of lack of finance, fear of health failure, fear of career failure, fear of relationship and marriage, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of death, and the list goes on and on and on. The Bible said if we have faith as little as a mustard seed, we can move mountains, mountains of fear. But most of the times, the enemy uses fear as a weapon of distraction on us so that we lose focus on our goals and on our achievements. The main reason why we should not tolerate fear in our life is because that it doesn't allow us to focus. It just takes us off track. Okay? So, the moment or the earlier you recognize this tactic of the enemy and fight against it, the earlier you recognize that the enemy uses fear to hold you or uses it as a stronghold to stop you, the earlier you recognize this tactic of the enemy and fight it, the closer you are to your breakthrough and to your miracle. There are 365 fear nots in the Bible. One verse sufficient for each day, all year round. Isaiah 43 verse 1 says, "Don't fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." Psalms 27 verse 1 says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Who shall I be afraid?" These verses and so many other fear not verses in the Bible are a source of encouragement for us to build up our faith and not dwell in fear. Because oftentimes the enemy uses fear to decrease our hope and limit our victories. Faith is of God. Fear is of Satan. Faith moves God. When we have faith, greater things happens to us. Good things happens in our life. Fear keeps God far away from us, thereby making our situation worse than when we even started. And when this happens, okay, when our situation becomes worse, all we need to do is just exercise faith as little as a mustard seed, and things will start working out for us. We need to do God has said we should do that. If we have faith as little as a mustard seed, then we will see that things will work out for us. Ephesians 6:16 instructs us to take up the shield of faith to help us quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Once we have fear, we give access. We give access to the fiery darts of the wicked in our lives. Do you believe that without fear you will be successful and you will have a life full of achievements and a fulfilled destiny? Cast out the spirit of fear from your life today and replace it with the spirit of faith that says you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Believe that God is more than able. Faith can change that doctor's report. Okay? Faith can turn failure to success. Faith can remove lack in any area in your life and replace it with abundance. Exit fear today and welcome faith. A small thought of faith is more powerful and can overcome huge thoughts of fear. Okay? Faith overcomes fear. Choose faith today and you will experience the hand of God in your life. It is much more important to walk with faith than with fear. Any kind of fear you're nursing now, ask God to help you to take it out of you and replace it with faith. Faith overcomes fear. I hope you have been blessed with this message. Have a blessed day.